Doing sports talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now y'all, really, I got some Canelo Alvarez news, some Cinco de Mayo news, right? You know, May 4th, we probably ain't gonna get no fight. because Canelo might have to fight somebody. Now, this was so funny that I didn't believe it, right? But it just shows what we've talked about for years. Just remember, whatever I'm saying, you've created this monster. So someone to say some stuff like what I'm about to tell y'all, it would normally be embarrassing to say this in public. This is in public, straight up interviews, in public, not at home. By yourself, with your friends, what you're really doing, right? But in public, you say something. To say this in public shows how disturbing the world of boxing can be. Canelo Alvarez has 2 mandatories in his weight division. And, he's been so helped by it, especially the WBC. But the WBA is over there ignoring him too. He has David Morrell, the WBA regular champion, who's his mandatory. Edgar Berlanga wins a fight, and he's the WBA mandatory now. And calls out everybody except David Morrell, who he should be trying to fight to figure out who's the real mandatory. But it's David Morrell anyway, for 2 years. And the WBC comes out happy to announce that David Benavidez is going up the next weight division, right? To fight Alexander Volchik. And what they should be saying is, well, he's the new champion because we stripped Canelo of his title. So he's the new champion. And so as he's the new champion for WBC, he's going to lay that belt down and go up. David Benavidez shouldn't be going up to the next division without becoming champion, right? Waiting for his chance. And Canelo just is not going to take it. So Canelo Alvarez, who's the 168-pound champion, and some call him undisputed, but I don't, because the WBC gave him the title. So now, right, Canelo Alvarez has stated that if he don't get Jermall Charlo, who's a 168-pounder, who is in a mental institution right now, basically, if he doesn't get to fight him, he's not fighting on the 4th of May. Now, wherever Canelo was signed, if it's by the PBC right now, or if it was the Zone, when he had a 10-fight, $365 deal, right? $365 million deal. And when they told him he had to fight somebody that's kind of hard, he wanted out of the deal. Now, he can't fight someone who hasn't fought but once in 3 years and is mentally not ready to fight. If he can't fight that guy, he doesn't want to fight anybody. And the mandatories have not come. All the sanctioned bodies haven't said nothing. They're supposed to be front and center. Then you're stripped. The PBC where he's fighting for right now was like, then whatever. Then you're not fighting. We're gonna save this $35 million because we're losing money anyway. Doesn't matter. And then they offered him Jaime Munguia, who doesn't even deserve to fight anyway. Canelo's not, first of all, not fighting Mexicans. Jaime Munguia should beat somebody formidable first, and then he should get it maybe after that. Jaime Munguia needs to be trying to fight David Benavidez or Morrell or something, right? Going through the back door. Now listen, these Mexicans getting away with it, and I've told you, it's just normal because Canelo can say things like this. Ryan Garcia, I just did a video, should be happy to be in a fight with Devin Haney, trying to tell Devin Haney where they should fight. Ryan Garcia was Devin Haney's mandatory. Said, nope, I'm not doing it. Munguia, Jaime Munguia was the mandatory for your boy Demetrius Andrade and Charlo for 2 years. 2 years, both of them. But about 2.5 for Andrade. Just decided not to fight both of them. Is that stopping him from getting fights? Did anybody say, hey, but if you don't fight those mandatories, you move down the line and you would pick somebody else up and you're not really that great since you don't want to do it? No kind of articles like this. Canelo Alvarez started it way back when he was the mandatory for your boy Demetrius Andrade at 154 pounds. Said, I ain't fighting him, just not gonna do it. So they stripped Andrade, give it to Liam Smith. The European, and Canelo fights for the exact same belt. It wasn't embarrassing. Pitbull Cruz turns down an eliminator fight with Shakur Stevenson. Still, hey, nobody says nothing. He's gonna still get a title strike soon. Jose Ramirez turns down Regis Prograis. Nobody says nothing about it. Eliminator fight. Then these guys turned down Prograis, Teofimo Lopez too, though. Turned him down. And now, because Devin Haney beat him so easy, now Prograis is so easy. Guys, you created this monster. This article that I read about it with Canelo, what I'm telling you right now, did not diss Canelo not one time for doing this. Trying to say PBC's in a lose-lose situation. What are they going to do now? Canelo's not going to fight the Jermall Charlo. They better figure out something. Instead of the article saying, well, I don't give a damn what. Then who cares if Canelo fights or not? It's a loss of money anyway. Ain't nobody interested. Ain't nobody interested who he's trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, to say this publicly, it should be extremely embarrassing, right? And, Canelo been doing this. I can remember when he did this the one time, right? It's like, when he didn't want to fight Demetrius Andrade for undisputed at 160 pounds. So he was like, I'm going to fight Kovalev. And he was trying to fight Kovalev in that September so he can at least say, well, I'm going up a weight division and fight Kovalev and daring to be great, right? So, and Kovalev said, no, I'm just got out of my fight with Anthony Yarde. No. So instead of fighting Demetrius Andrade for undisputed, he waited for Kovalev to November. And I'm like, really? And no one says anything? Just ignored the undisputed fight in the middleweight division? Look. If you're okay with that, then like I said before, and like I've been saying for years, there's something else wrong with you. There's something else wrong with you. Get it together. It can't just be because he's Mexican, I'm down with him. I'm running around Mexicans the whole day, right? And we get along just fine. Listen, you cannot act like this is okay. Everyone in boxing has to say something now. Right? You've created a monster who does not care to say this in the open. We got that in politics. I'm not going to go there. But we got somebody in politics that just says anything, does anything, and is obviously sick. But we want him to rule the free world. Right? Canelo is sick right now. Right? The only people that can help him are you. So let's do that. So it's ridiculous here. It's not even worth reporting, but we're going to do it anyway so people can do something about it. To say, I want Jermall Charlo, I'm not fighting, is sick. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm about here, y'all.